We're here today with musician Josh Hight. He's back with a new project called PINES and a new album, In His Wake. Josh, how's it going today?
Hey, Dustin. Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
So you have a new project you're involved with now, PINES. Can you tell the listeners a bit about PINES and what it's all about?
Yeah, I've started a new project called PINES. It's me and my friend Richard Norris, who's produced the EP. And really, it kind of came about of him, Richard asking me to make some music. And I showed him some songs that I had, and it just kind of went from there. It really turned into something that was a bit unexpected, really. So it's kind of a pleasant surprise to be playing music again.
And I know you've done some, I guess you'd call it solo projects in the past, but this is kind of a different sound for you, it seems like. And I know you've got a new album out, In His Wake. Can you tell the listeners a bit about that? What are we in for?
Yeah, I've been in a couple bands, and I'm a photographer by trade. So this EP is dealing with a heavy dose of loss, grief, coming to terms with it, getting older. That's a big part of it. I don't know, and also kind of dealing with this acceptance of the digital age. That's a big part of it as well.
Yeah, it seems like a very personal record. I'm guessing it was probably cathartic, maybe in a way, to get this album out for you.
Yeah, really cathartic. Unexpectedly so. I don't think I really intended these songs to feel so personal when writing them. It just kind of happened that way. And then, when you're working with other people, there's encouragement that sometimes you need to surrender to. And that was definitely something that Richard had inspired me to keep going and be more personal and let myself delve into, go inward, I guess.
And I saw you've got a few different people playing with you on the new EP here. I saw Andy Bell was on there, a couple other folks. Can you talk a little bit about that? Who's been playing with you on this one?
Yeah, Andy Bell is a good friend of Richard's from Ride and Oasis. A big fan of Ride, always have been. So that was a coup for me to get Andy on there. That was really great. Emmett Kelly plays bass and guitar quite a bit on the record. He's a very close friend of mine. We used to live together in Chicago, and he plays with the Hard Quartet with Steve Malkmus, and also has a really wonderful solo project called the Cairo Gang. And we've got Dottie Cochran. She sings on a song. She's in a band called Deary. They're based in Brighton, kind of by us here in Lewis. So yeah, and Richard. So there's quite it's a good little gang.
Excellent. Again, Josh Hight's with us. We're talking about his latest album, In His Wake. And I would say for the listeners out there, if they know you from your previous bands, maybe the Detachment Kit or, some of the other stuff you mentioned, this new release as PINES, it's kind of like a dreamier shoegaze feel, I guess. I read someone described it as quiet intensity. I think that's maybe the perfect description.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Definitely cinematic.
Yeah, it's almost maybe like a film score in a way, but obviously, as you mentioned, the lyrics are very personal for you, so it's definitely something that you can keep coming back to.
Oh, great.
Do you think you'll be out on the road maybe for this album, or could we see you maybe make your way back to the Midwest?
I hope so. I miss playing live, and the intention with this is to play live. It's I'm working on getting that together now. I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to get as I get older. It's harder to kind of like make commitments to be gone for so long. But I definitely will be visiting the places I love. Chicago. You're Minneapolis?
Yep.
Yeah. I love Minneapolis. Definitely a Midwest East Coast thing could definitely happen. So look out.
Excellent. Yeah, I know that's not as easy as it used to be to go out on the road and especially to go overseas here, but hopefully that works out.
Yeah, I hope so. That's the intention.
Your photography, I know the listeners might know you from that. I know you had a book out recently as well. Are you still working on anything as far as the photography goes?
Yeah, that's the money maker for me. Photography, it has been for quite a while. I'm a fashion photographer, but I also do exhibitions, more abstract. I guess sort of in the similar vein to the music. It is it's kind of dark and thematic and comes from a much more private place. I do a newspaper that I've just started. It's called Idle Pages. It's a broadsheet newspaper. I only print 50 copies. And again, in order to kind of bridge this gap of meeting people and having communications in person, the only way you can really get it is through me, by either meeting me or reaching out to me, or I'll do an event and then it'll be there. So I'm really enjoying doing stuff where I get to meet people and interact and make new acquaintances.
Excellent. Yeah, it does seem like as time goes on here, more people are kind of going back to physical media as far as music, and the zine I see is kind of making a comeback as well. And a lot of this stuff, the younger generations here are kind of bringing it back full force.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense. First of all, it's easy to do. And the ethos behind it is like really admirable. It's exciting to like see someone's work presented the way that they want to present it within the means that they have. Not everything needs to be overly slick or even kind of finished. I think it's nice to just like have an idea and then do it and push it out and then see what comes back and have that inform what maybe you do next time.
So making that move from the Midwest over to England there, do you feel like it's maybe easier for you, or as far as inspiration or anything like that, as far as maybe the music and the photography goes?
That's interesting. Yeah, I think it is actually. I mean, there's this, when you make a big leap like that, like I left Chicago when I was 27 and I moved here and I've lived here for almost 20 years. And I think when you make that initial big jump to do something that's quite scary and foreign, other things sort of come a little bit easier because you've already kind of leaped into the deep end. So I also have like different cultural references, and I've met lots of people here, and we have similar touchstones, but we grew up in different places, and it's really nice to connect with people that way. I'm also like unashamed to like reach out to people that I really admire. So I think that's kind of I don't know. It doesn't always work, but it's nice to send someone a message and say you really like their work, or you'd like to collaborate, or you want some advice. But yeah, I think that confidence definitely came with moving here.
Awesome. Well, I know again the new PINES release In His Wake just out here. Is there anything else maybe we should be watching out for, or something in the works?
I got a video coming out for one of the tracks called 15. I'm going to shoot that here in our hometown, Lewis. So that's getting worked on right now. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, look out for that.
Awesome, man. Again, I'm digging the new album here, and it's been great speaking with you, and hopefully you make your way to the Midwest here.
Thanks so much, Dustin. I really appreciate your time.
And again, that was Josh Hight of PINES. The latest album, In His Wake, is available now.